That's how I work out. Day in, day out. Let me pull these things off. All you guys are great out there. But you can do what we do. You can retire too. Or you can do what you want. Go to the gym, work here in the work out here in the sun, in a great environment. Got the mountains. What more do you want? It's a wonderful place to be. Keep fit. I'm 67 years old and I feel 21. That's what Sarasota Tim does. The guy works out every day. All you antagonists and haters out there, I'm sure you don't work out. I'm sure you don't. You're just jealous of the guy because he's made a better life than you have. He makes his waffles, his eggs and bacon on the grill every morning. Does a great job. There's people here who live on nothing and they're in this environment. They live on, some of them, $1,500 a month. And they're doing very, very well. They're living a nice life. They're enjoying themselves. There's nothing better for all people like us. And people talking about finances. If you think that way, you can't take it with you. If you think that way, you'll never make it. I'm telling you. Very few people do. I've lost a lot of close friends in the last 4 or 5 years. People I knew, people I didn't know much of, but you know, I knew of, neighbors and whatever. And look what happened. They didn't retire. They said they were going to retire and eventually, but they didn't do it. They didn't make it. They lived, they worked, and they passed away. I didn't want to be like that. I wanted to do something different. Somebody said to me today, that hurts, you know. I said in just the last video I just made that I boast. Trust me, the apartment I live in, which has 2 bedrooms, a roof garden and 3 bathrooms, cost me less than a 1-bedroom apartment in the suburbs of New York City. Okay, so you can have a suburb of New York City where you have a mediocre 1-bedroom apartment. This place costs less. What's boasting about that? Is that a life's work? You know, I'm just being honest. And they will stay there. They want to live in the miserable weather, that's fine. They want to pay the exorbitant prices for food or gas, transport. If they want to pay for, I don't know, the insurances, the school taxes, we've all paid our whole lives, school taxes, property taxes, fines. You park somewhere you shouldn't, you get a, nowadays it's not $50 anymore, it's $200 now. You know, in Denver, man, I parked for 5 minutes outside a building and ran in, and there was somebody on the computer, $200. $200, not $50 anymore. There is no $50 anymore. Why? Because these people are getting paid a lot of money, and they're there to enforce, man. They hide around corners. That's what they do. It's just the way it is. They're trying to steal every cent from you, you know. And it all reflects in the prices on food in the United States. It's absolutely ludicrous. In Colorado, it costs $7 for 12 eggs. It's an absolute joke. It really is. And you know, we know about the farmers. We know there's a problem and transportation and stuff like that, and we all know about that. But just things that it's absurd. It just doesn't have to be that way. I don't smoke, but in New York City, in New York, a pack of cigarettes is about 15 bucks right now. Okay, so you go to the gas station, you see all the lines of $15, $12, $13, $20. Absolutely ludicrous for a pack of cigarettes. Here it's only $3 or less in Mexico for any pack of cigarettes you want. So just to show you that who's making the money? The state. The state is absolutely killing everyone. They're absolutely taking every cent they can possibly get. I decided to leave the United States to come here to live a better lifestyle, which I've done. Sarasota Tim wants to do it in Florida, and that's fine. And he has his camper. He pays his rent. I have to pay HOA. I have to pay utilities, and I that's what I do. And you know, I actually invested the money in this place. But I'm just saying that people said that I'm boastful. I'm not boastful. I don't have a lot of money. I'm being honest, I don't. But I'll get by, and I brought up 3 kids, and I paid for that, and that's not cheap. So anyway, and my kids visit me, you know, which is a great thing. So, you know, you got to think about what he has done. You know, he has a couple of kids as well. They wasn't free. His kids cost money, and it cost him a lot of money. Believe me, it did. I don't care if he was divorced or not divorced or whatever. It's none of my business. But he's quite open about his relationships, you know. But anyway, I just thought I'd let you know and show what I do, how I work out. I work out a lot more. I go to a gym down the road. It's a pretty good gym. I got back into boxing. My daughter is a boxer, and but she had an injury, and it's a big problem, you know. So, but she's okay now. Everything's cool. She works really hard. Lives in Arizona. Does really, really well, and life can be better. So please listen to and watch some of my shows to show you how I did it and how you can do it. 62 years old. Just take the plunge. Be strong, okay? Do it. It's the only way. You're not, you know, you're allowed to live here. People say, you know, I've had, as I say, I had some idiot on here telling me that, oh, the Mexican people, they don't want Americans. That's absolutely not true at all. Absolutely not. I've been here for years. I've never had a crossword with anybody, not once. I went back to Denver for 6 months. I had many crosswords with people. You know, people in restaurants, talking, saying silly stuff, and you know, you like reprimand them, and all hell breaks loose, and you know, it happens many times. Lots of disagreements. In every bar in America you have a problem with people, but here, nah. It's a different kind of a life, man. Just, you're gonna love it. And please subscribe to my channel, and I'll do another one. I just had to show you. I had to do another one. I just had the urge to do it. That's what I mean. You need an urge. You need the urge to go out there and say, man, I'm going to do this. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. I'm going to move to Mexico. Best country in the world, next to the United States. We're right next door. We're brother and sister, cousins. That's what we are. Take care. God bless.